Aura. Hold on, I'm gonna steal that prompt and tell it to fucking do it for me. Alright, anyway. Okay, go back over to this one. Is that the paid version? Yeah, I paid $30 a month. The anecdotal evidence is representative of typical outcomes. It's not. The vast majority of transcripts. He believe me, he legit said stay off your channel without talking about it. He just sent me the screenshot. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna remember the story. He knows that. I just want to see it. Fuck it, yeah, right, God, yeah, right. Anyway. Alright.
Sick and twisted.
Sick and twisted.
Just sent it on fucking. What did you send today?
So yeah, we got.
Did you post it on? Alright. I don't think you can DM anything. Hold on a minute. I'm in YouTube, Seth. I'm in YouTube.
That's not true.
Episode 5, Alien Earth. Out of space.
Yeah,
I gotta re-upload this one.
Yeah, he commented. Oh my god.
Because the last one got removed.
Here you go. Take a look. He commented, Brandon. That's your mom.
That's what
She's doing good.
That's why.
And I hope my channel don't get a strike on it.
The agenda is to explore why someone might be experiencing gender dysphoria. Is it because of depression? Is it because of anxiety? Is it because of childhood trauma? It must be something other.
Careful. You know who else hates Paw Patrol? You know, told me that. Your mom. She really didn't like it. You know, she really likes that. It's okay, surprising. I know. I think you hate it so much, she loves it.
She hates it so much. Yeah, this show is awesome.
Right. He gets up. Oh, there he is. There he is. He can't help himself, man. Every fucking time. Holy shit. Oh my god, Brandon. You cannot help yourself. You can't do it. You so need me all the time. Okay. Anyway, the complaint also is that Midjourney recently eliminated guardrails that block users from creating videos that infringe its IP. I don't know if we did that or not, but again, the video things are not crazy. All right, so Midjourney thinks it's above the law. The lawsuit states that any consent or authorization by Warner Brothers Discovery, Midjourney brazenly dispenses Warner Brothers Discovery's intellectual property as if it were its own. That's actually not accurate because it's not something that they do, right? Now, they're talking about it through the public sense, right? Through public imaging. And that's what they're talking about, then maybe fine. But they have a public for everybody. So it's not this craziness if they own it. It's just hyperbolic fucking lawyer bullshit. But that would make sense that when we tried to throw that in there, it said it can't do it. So it's going to be a private generation. That actually makes it a world. We focused on the one. Yeah, I haven't even thought about Brandon until H-Marks brought him up. Brandon calls Mad Daddy. He wants to. He does. Afraid that that name is reserved for somebody else. Oh, there you go. You know what's funny is I gotta say he tells to go away. He finally goes away. And then someone's like, "Where is he?" It's like that's how you know. That's how you know he groomed you.
What?
He groomed you. He made you always be on edge, freaking being in the way, in the winds, right? And then you're there, so you're like, that's kind of weird. We're being watched right now, and then yep, we are. Daddy of the Met, Daddy. Okay, Warner Brothers is represented by the same lawyers who sued Midjourney on behalf of Disney and Universal in June, and the new complaint follows the same template. Okay, so yeah, this is okay. Here is what this is telling you. Okay, looking at the Anthropic victory that happened the other day, the Anthropic video settlement, it's not the video, the Anthropic AI settlement with the book authors, the writers, had nothing to do with AI. Okay, had nothing to do with AI. It had to do with the data set being full of pirated books, and they had downloaded those pirated books. That's what it was. That's why it was roughly 500,000 books, $3,000 a book. So 1.5 billion. Like that's how they got the number. So this is what's happening. Warner Brothers is teaming up with Disney and Universal to sue Midjourney because they want to get a payout. They want to get a revenue stream because they know that there's a lot of money coming on it. That's all this boils down to. That and the fact that they have to protect their IP through litigation, or else they'll lose the trademark. That's the other side of it as well. Like legally speaking, they have to defend their trademark, so that's pretty much what's happening. But what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to enter into a settlement with these companies in order to be able to then like get a payout, like a massive payout, or some kind of ongoing licensing agreement. Now, are they going to want to license things out to Midjourney? Right? The answer to that is no, because of, I mean, obviously, okay. But what they're probably going to argue, at least Midjourney is going to argue fair use, because Midjourney has argued fair use. And the argument will probably be something like, yeah, you can, if you obtain it legally.
17 days ago. So this is a flashback episode 5, Out of Space, episode Alien Earth.
Anthropic has to do now, by the way. In any of these LLMs, go to a bookstore, go to a half-price book, buy every book there. Like, you're going to spend pennies on the dollar for these books, sometimes even less than that. Right? Buy them up. And then you own them, and then you digitize them, and then you train your model on them, and that's perfectly legal to do. So what they're going to argue is something along the same lines here. I don't know what it means. I don't know what the outcome will be, but this is simply a business move. For fair use parity, I mean, maybe not parity, but fair use is going to be something that they argue. Okay. So, yeah, I got the reference. I was just listening to that song the other day. All right, the Hot Stepper, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, now I was like literally like 2 weeks ago. The song, the power of random thoughts and personality stuff. Yeah, it was I mean, he seems to go away. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me directly, but that's okay. Yeah, so. All right. Let's see where we at there. Anyway, so yeah, this whole thing is kind of crazy. Let's see. This is like when Disney, Marvel, and WB for the Studio Heroes. Yeah, I don't know the full outcome of that. It's literally just business protecting business. Like Warner, Disney, Universal, all that, they don't care about AI. Like, not in that sense. We know that there's probably no way that any person or persons will be able to replicate what they do and get in on the hold that they have. There's probably no way that would happen. The big thing to consider is that with this particular situation, what we have to remember is that they have to protect the IP. So they just want a settlement. That's it. They want to meet the bare minimum definition of what that would mean in the eyes of the law, and it won't be impressive, right? And Midjourney will settle and admit that they've done no wrong. Anthropic, which just settled with that class action lawsuit the other day, they admitted no fault. Now that doesn't prevent them from being sued by other people, and other people can sue them as well. But again, they're going to get smarter with how they do this stuff, which means that these lawsuits are going to eventually end up getting tossed out because it's not a good America. And so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, right? Now listen, I have said that I want there to be regulation and have a fees.
Yeah, looking good, Samantha.
I do think that there needs to be a program where...
Why are feminists mad at Sabrina Carpenter? It's kind of funny because Sabrina Carpenter did this.
But at the same time, when
on the
really
VMAs.
and social media and the web at large make so much money off of your data. I find it to be really funny that people are really upset about this when they're not upset about the fact that all these corporations that allow you to post on their platforms for free harvest all your data and just sell it for a profit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I find to be the funniest thing about it. It's all performative, in my opinion. All the pro clutchers on social media about it.
Had a bunch of trans people at the VMAs awards last night.
Right. Because at the end of the day, AI art, AI anything still needs to happen.
Oh, you got the comfort crowds talking about her as well that want to be replacement of Brett Cooper.
I use it to write the articles for Quad.tv.
Rachel, what's her face?
It's like it, but it can't do new ones. You know, and it has obviously there's also crazy. But you simply sit there and use one go at it and like expect it to sound everything good. And that's just what he writes.
Sabrina staying out with Wednesday Addams. Yeah, but it's kind of funny because at the VMA she hung out with a bunch of trans people. I mean, technically trans in drag, so it was like interesting. Hey, sweetheart, how does it feel to be a wannabe Brett Cooper? It's funny because your whole career is you want to be a wannabe Brett Cooper. No, I'm just saying, Rachel. Your whole career is you are a wannabe Brett Cooper, and I don't even like Brett Cooper, but I'm just saying the comfort couch used to be Brett Cooper's thing, and now you're there, and you're trying to be like Brett Cooper. You the pick me wannabe Brett Cooper. Bitch, you're basically doing the exact same thing Brett Cooper's doing on her YouTube channel. So it's like you only reason you tweet it because Brett Cooper does that. That's all you do is what Brett Cooper does. You are a dirty blonde version of Brett Cooper, who's a female version of Ben Shapiro. So you have the original character. You just want to be Brett Cooper. You just want to be Brett Cooper, Rachel. You, I'm like, God damn, you ripping off Brett Cooper. Says the bitch who's a wannabe Brett Cooper. Says who's a wannabe Brett Cooper. I'm just saying. Wow, you're doing a Brett Cooper. No, I'm serious. You're doing a Brett Cooper because you have to suck a dick. You have to suck a dick, sweetheart. If I'm going down with a flare. Says the chick who's a wannabe Brett Cooper, huh? It's kind of funny couple wannabe Brett Cooper making fun of Kamala Harris. He's such a he's such a whore. You such a whore there, Rachel. Such a whore. That's all you are is a whore. You're a Daily Wire whore. That's the funny thing. You're a whore. This is what's wrong with America right now. We all losing shit. Everything's in this shithole. There's nothing really to look forward to in life. It's all shit. Hey Rachel, do you really hate Sabrina Cordell, or is that what Jeremy Boring makes you say, and you have to say it because he told you to? I'm sorry, but does all women feel that way? course you will, because you'll want to be Brett Cooper. Yeah, with the chick from Wednesday Addams. Yes, yes, yes. She's not gonna suck a dick like you in Brett Cooper. Tears out. That is a rip off of. It's kind of like a parody of the Rocky Horror film with Sabrina Cardell in it. Take on it. It's a Sabrina Cardell take on the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's kind of sad because you kind of want to see her on a panties in this one, but you don't. Kind of. Why? Why does she need a commitment? Yeah, because she's not a hoe. Sabrina Carpenter is not a hoe, dude. She has is her body her choice. Damn, damn, Rachel. All women can't be bitches like you. Because you are just like Brett Cooper. You basically just like Brett Cooper, sweetheart. Her fans, her fans, dude. She has over a gazillion fans who love her. What? It's like I'm just saying. Wow, you're just gonna keep on doing that Brett Cooper thing, aren't you, sweetheart? You have to do the Brett Cooper thing, don't you? You have to do the Brett Cooper thing, huh? You have to do that Brett Cooper thing. So you're basically saying your whole thing in life, you have to suck my dick. You have to suck my dick, sweetheart. I'm the man. You have to suck my dick. No, that's what you're saying, dude. You have to suck my dick, don't you, sweetheart? You also want to be Brett Cooper. We can't afford that, sweetheart. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. You know what? I would love to get taken down by Serena Carpenter. I'm just saying, I would love to get taken down by Serena Carpenter. I don't get what y'all's upset with Sabrina Carpenter. I would love to see this take me down, dog. Come on, Sabrina. You know you want some of this black dick. Take me down, Sabrina. I respect you, Sabrina. Come on, white girl. Take me down, girl. You know you want some of this black dick. I will eat your wet ass pussy, Sabrina Carpenter. Well, at least I would die with some snoo snoo. I'm just saying that's the best way to die. Having getting fucked by a hot blonde chick. I'm just saying I would. I'll be okay with it. Sabrina just take advantage of me and just kill me like that. All that saying, damn, that was some good snoo. Not really, because the reason we're not together is because we can't afford anything in this capitalist world that y'all created with Donald Trump. So it's like people can't come together like they want to because they can't afford to be together and have kids in this America, especially in Florida right now because of Robert DeSantis is bullshit. So it's like it's gonna be kind of hard to be a couple in Trump America in 2025, sweetheart. So that's why people aren't together, or if they are, they have to literally bite their coins and shit. They can't do stuff as a couple anymore. We can't even go on vacation because of Donald Trump, sweetheart. So that's the reason people aren't together. You want to be Brett Cooper? Yeah, you mean like Brett Cooper? You have the whole setup just like Brett Cooper, Rachel. You basically a wannabe Brett Cooper, sweetheart. You're a wannabe Brett Cooper. You literally are a wannabe Brett Cooper to a point that Brett Cooper did this exact same talking points on her YouTube channel, sweetheart. That's how similar you are to her. You're doing the exact talking points of her, kind of. That's what's so funny about you. You're such a bitch. You're such a Brett Cooper bitch. And you know how I know this? Because here's your evidence right there. She posted this on her YouTube channel. Brett Cooper, a literally a thumbnail of it is like right there. Brett Cooper shocked by Sabrina Carpenter backlash video. Here's a little thumbnail short of it by Brett Cooper. It's like the exact same thing. Exact same thing that bitch said. So you see what I'm saying? It's a somewhat same talking point, but different takes on it. But it's the exact same video. Two bitches acting the same, talking about Sabrina Carpenter. Yes, yes, sweetheart. This is what they did. Just like how you like to bend down and suck your husband's dick in Donald Trump's dick to stay relevant on social media, Brett Cooper. Because you and Rachel are both pick me bitches. You're a pick me bitch, Brett. You're a pick me bitch, Brett. You are a female version of Ben Shapiro, who's a dumbass trad wife, who's a mom bitch. So you're the original bitch, and she's the new bitch on the comfort couch. So you got two bitches talking the same garbage right now about Sabrina Carpenter right now. The same thing, but different takes on it. Different takes on it. Different takes on Sabrina Carpenter. Different takes on Sabrina Carpenter. Same thing, but somewhat different. And you even got Michael Knowles doing a secondary video on it as well on Sabrina Carpenter. The far right likes controlling women. Literally, women have to be what they want them to be. And I'm here to stand up for all you ladies because I love you, ladies. Oh, this one is.
Of course, they heavily edited the videos and added dramatic music to make her seem weak and scared and frightened. So now she's doing damage control. She's betrayed her community. Or to make it seem that the federal crackdown, the more distance she wants from it. She's worried about the safety of her husband, who's an immigrant from Bangladesh. She called the White House to tell them she didn't like how she was represented. They told her not to worry, that they have her back. But of course, they didn't take the video down. The owner says the Trump administration is using her as a pawn and wants them to take down the video that she says traumatizes her. Further their narrative and excuse their police crackdown. Allison agreed to a visit.
I'm like, yeah, Mariah. That was fake, Mariah.
So, and Marvin,
The White House outfit visits burglarized
heroes in the movie 2000, CJC, so they actually just don't have to limit it back. Like I said on Twitter today, they're in Cold War. Just comments that they will see and about it and everything else. Because
Oh God, I don't feel good. I feel like shit.
That those countries are going to keep such a chance. They're going to keep developing, and they're already developing. You know, they're not making even more advancing with that. You know, what was it like Russia just said? They have like a sponsor, right? Pardon. And they're going to give it up in everybody. Okay, you know that. Answer when no one else is able to do it. Yeah. Metal, you know,
Start to wonder why
no, I think again, I think the idea that like a lot of this stuff is in the head from what we learned in the year 2000, women say 45. You know, like by the end of
Damn, what's wrong with Mariah?
I'm my God, my
Yeah, that is kind of. She got the dolls. Got her dolls. It's like, God damn, that's gonna get her cancel culture right there. It's kind of funny because the far right kind of are big fans of Sabrina Carpenter because they thought she was a trad wife, but she isn't. She's a left wing person disguised herself as a trad wife.
And what would be the one thing about state? And so I said, that was the law that what I was changed about the state of California was I was changing the allegiance to chemistry the theme song and dare the world to try to fuck with that. That was the other part of it. So, it's I love that song, by the way. I fucking love that song. And it's a deep cut, and I'm never telling him that part because I have to kind of explain it. You know. So there's that. The ChatGPT also won't count to 1 million and doesn't know how to make an image of a vessel away.
Yeah, she does look good for. She looks the white ass does look good. Sabrina.
My run for governor was yes, it was a troll. Yes, it was. I won a radio station contest back in 2003. That's what happened. So it was a bunch of other people were signing up for it.
That was a positive one.
Oh, let's see.
Another lawsuit and another judgment. Trump has spent years
Oh yeah, look good.
Okay, Governor
And here's Samantha Lott's take on it. Hot ass trans woman. And this is not about the VMAs, it's just a music video.
People search for it. Rock 105 is San Diego's Governor Contest 2003 winner, which is me. But they had hold on. Let me take a look. Maybe. Okay. Rock 105 3. Yes. The last snapshot that got 2003. Let's see if we can bring this up here. This is like old school shit. But it's so good. Right? This is like the website. One capture. That's it. So an odd special that. Yeah, it's fucking Down, Manson, Ozzy. Yeah, good show. Yeah, that was, no, I wouldn't know 5 and 6. I didn't get this one. Yeah, that's what we got. Nothing. What do you even have to website anymore?
It look like shit.
Yeah. These are like all people have no idea. Oh, God. Something like this. There's a great new beach down there, like this, man. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's tough. I've looked it up. Let's see. Let's go down. Let's jump everything back up and listen to. Why would you want?
Oh boy, shit.
Why? Well, I don't understand. There's like no movement on camera. Trump, anything Trump says is like a troll. It's not real. It's not real. It's like nothing. Not real. Not gonna happen. Not gonna go. Not gonna get something. Everything was a troll. You just have to take people off. That's all you have to do is just people off. So I don't understand Why he hasn't even mentioned Canada like a 51st state is a liar. You know, like he's not
far-fetched
because it was a distraction.
Misogynistic
Like
person.
the
So
whole
whenever
time
it is a
Greenland was a
woman, he
distraction.
loves to say they are crazy.
Everything
He
about
loves
that
to
was
say
a
they are
distraction.
ill. He loves to
I
call them
just like
Jezebels. Town halls are just becoming a stage for him. He is not actually listening to the people of Indiana. He is just manufacturing scenarios with a bunch of law enforcement and cameras so he can get his moment. And he'll, so my God, saying getting caught with his.
And he'll okay, international, come on over, maybe we'll come on over to defend Canada. They would beat us out of nowhere, and we would go in there and get us. That's funding the world's largest unprotected district. Okay, that's what. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what happened. Okay, I'm going to show you why nothing went happen.
Grocery prices have skyrocketed. How can a family afford that? When I win, I will immediately bring prices down.
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Very simple word.
grocery. Grocery. You can't even say the word groceries.
So MAGA thought
Alright,
a
so
billionaire
here
says
we
that
are.
the groceries come out of his mouth sounds weird.
Okay, like it.
Based on the promise he made to deliver your
Yeah,
groceries.
got it.
Because he knew that he would
Yeah, because she's a hot white chick with blonde hair.
is going to be worth it.
She's like every blonde chick in the WE. It's gonna make billions of dollars. The fact that she's a blonde, it doesn't matter how talented you are.
America.
Both TNA and W has a bunch of blonde ass champions.
America.
The only one who's not is
America
Becky Lynch and Becky Becky Lynch and what's her face? That's it.
So MAGA thought a billionaire says that the word groceries coming out of his mouth sounds weird.
And also we got AJ Lee back, so it's like cool.
Over here, this apartment complex, internationally, those kids.
Because he
That's
knew
it.
that he was wrong.
This is really
That he was running on. And now your
United
excuse is going to be worth it in the long run.
right. Look, you got here the border.
No,
Canada,
it's not. So you have to
Canada,
say it's falling out.
South Africa. This was taken in April of 2021. So I have no idea what this
You can
is.
just deliver a
Don't you have to be
more than simple yet powerful response to inflated stock.
I don't support the change. All I'm saying. The Alberta people won't start talking and wanting to.
Now that we know it does,
Alberta is the Texas of Canada. Alberta is the Texas of Canada. I don't have another friend that's looking at posting on Facebook about that a little bit. And I guess like whatever your version of Fox News is up there doing in Alberta, they get all them, all them hoses riled up. They're getting ready to overtake the
Goodbye.
and that protects the figures of 15, the kids that. All right, they got to keep the street full.
to gaslight the American people when it comes to rising prices or the stagnant job growth or the damage of the big beautiful bill. This is exactly what needs to
This
be
is
said.
the
Not just by
waiting
Rocket,
for
but people in the
waiting
media
for
without
this road
lies called it out.
to ice over so they can have the Canadian Mounted Police snowmobile. That's just like looking over the road, yeah. There are jobs on the line for working. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
They want all our sympathy and our taxpayer dollars.
I have,
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah.
fucking God. Maybe.
What we want to know is, is Trump
campaign of starting a trade war with China
if
and
I was fucking fighting and more
of your
about how
biggest
he
fucking
lives,
customers. I mean, what's
Yeah.
that? Shit, all you
Trump is,
fucks are always
it's
prattling
fun.
on about.
It's really fun.
What
The
you
little
saw?
Google thing.
Well, there you fucking
I
go.
thought that was pretty
Besides, I thought money from the
goddamn
government was so
hilarious.
stupid anyway. The government was just to put food on the table and feed
Because
their fucking
it
family.
means
They're the lazy loser who needs to pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
South Park always needs something that's
Edgy.
crazy. In order to make it work, like, they always need something to like kind of like make the other argument they want to make kind of flame a bit more. You know, like, I mean, I was kind of reminded of like, what was it, that Happy Forest movie, whatever they call it, like that kind of thing that those movies did. Because, yeah, they can't. Let's see, probably what happened because Trump likes to be the Prime Minister of Canada. Yeah, because that guy's playing the you know. He does try to do that. You know, like he tried to like stand up to Trump. He was trying to do hard.
Rapunzel.
Lost everyone, and then they brought in that you guys overwhelmingly voted in the liberal, but they wanted to conservative because the country was afraid of losing itself with the orange douchebag. So think about that. Alberta is with all their countries, all the sisters that they want, and they don't need goddamn fucking asshole. That's it. I wouldn't want to be with these friends either.
Oh God, I don't feel good. I feel like shit. I'm a beast boy. I'm a beast boy.
It's not really my bag. You know, I should probably care about what happens in the North. But I don't care. You know, it's like it's just something happens. And they end up getting themselves, you know, kind of open the system. Maybe I can find a way to come on in and exercise my good citizenship. But I still need to fight for it, actually. So, but I really need to. Just because I want to be with the family. All right, Doug Ford is standing up to him. He's Ontario leader conservative. I mean, like, it's Ontario, like, no one's getting care about what it's problem. You know? It's true. It's like, you know, like, okay, there, Mr. Trump, you need to sit down. You want to take a 5-minute breather. Come over to the committee and we can set you up in a little room and give you a little orange juice and a cookie. A little headband. Did they accidentally bomb some people? Like, a while back, like, one pilot fucked up and, like, threatened to, like, the games in Iraq or something. Hold on. You know, the Canadian studio behind the animated show, like, hopefully wasn't ready to, I don't know if it's we saw it on something like that. I was going to go right. Oh, hey, I think I mean, it's not good enough yet for that. For sure. Yeah, you can take the challenge really. And you just with that, you know what I mean? And make little nuts, little crazy. I mean, like, I don't friendly fire communities, yeah. Exactly. I keep my passion. Oh, yeah. But you know what would get passion is a nice woman story for another person.
You named after Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars.
I think that's even funny. Like shit. Nobody but I think it's really funny. for sure.
He turned 10 months old yesterday.
So,
I feel like shit.
what are we doing? Let's see what else is going on today. What else is going on? Anything else going on? Peril actually, one from the Bronx. Yeah, good movie. I need to see, I saw one of VHS back in the 90s. I had it Jackie Chan was this that time. You need the hammer and nail, right? Well, yeah, no. There's no hammering, there's no nailing. There's no covering. There's no covering. There's no covering.
All of the Bank America healthy again initiatives I see revolve around these microscopic health issues that could maybe take a year of your lifespan.
I feel like shit.
Like 90
I feel like shit.
Oh no, I didn't make it to 103 because I had too many seed oils. Oh no, I only made it to 86 instead of 87 because I got a vaccine when I was 20.
I thought we just had one.
All of their countermeasures to prevent you losing a year or two from your life when you're 98.
So, my grandfather was Canadian Army and everything. With that. For the actually, before he died, he had a fight with Canadian Army in order to
shit.
I think the American cause that shit. So, highway road. With an awesome number. Can you watch it straight away? Yeah. The Karate Kid Legends band. Yeah, but was that Jackson Cheers band? Right? That's the Karate Kid Legends band that I see in the paper high.
They should put that on Netflix.
It's when you're going to sleep them. With two around it. How you doing, buddy? I wanted to get into that 20 minutes from you guys, but I got some stuff I got to do tonight, and so we can work on security. What is it? Oh, and I've got people. I mean, I was going to go ahead and all the after dark stuff, I guess. Oh, okay, come on. Not the computer, but I need to do computer so bad. Like, this thing is over shit. So, look at it, not even fucking loading. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's literally as soon as I stopped sharing it, it was like fine. I was like, it's okay. StreamYard has so many problems. What the fuck?
Is that enough to kill a monster?
What makes you think that kill monsters?
You feel me? Kill and think.
What's the name of your parents? What's your name?
I like you. You think you know.
Alright, guys, alright. So we keep it real simple. Go real simple. Comment here about or period.
Okay.
I think I don't need it.
So,
Yeah,
I
yeah, I'm pretty confident. But,
yeah, professional wants to go. Look at mom. No, I mean, so honestly, at this point, like even my hard drive is painful. Like, I mean, hard drive. Yeah, it looks like a streaming movie, to be honest with you. It's going to be one that is inside tracker, so it's not going to be live release, which means that there's a high probability that it's not fingers and then it will be
Nobody was talking about that.
something. So I wouldn't expect it to be very much. It does look fun. You know, of course, he doesn't want to see it either. Right? This is Wake Up Dead Man Mag Gratitude, which is let's see.
So yeah, now I can give a fuck about
If you're gonna sit up here with me, you have to lay down. Breathe. Just alone. Lay up. This is where
motherfucker's gonna die.
What is truth? We don't know that. We don't. What is this? Does any of this exist? So, what game is it happening right now?
Jeremy Reynolds. I didn't know Jeremy Reynolds gonna be in that movie.
Here's what's gonna happen. Denmark freaking Bog and I are gonna ask you all some questions. You're gonna answer. You're gonna get to the bottom. No more earwigs. And then that's it. Now. Okay. Good job with one of the present things. So much for all sarcastic. Are you talking about Dexter? I think Dexter was very good.
Vader,
So,
Darth Vader. You name your dog after Darth Vader.
I don't think this is the last one in this list. Netflix paid like $450 million for the two sequels, so I think they're going to keep going. Zapier totally not a fan. And Knives Out was such a fucking amazing movie. Good, but not nearly worth the praise it got. I thought that was polished work and polished work. It's that's the guy for Pleasure. He does not look the same.
So let's go.
So the rest of Wednesday showed on Netflix. Again, I've already watched it twice. We watched, actually we watched the back half of it today. And really good. I think they
Look good, Amy. I'm gonna say it. Most gym girls got the nicest asses ever.
You know, they have super guy. I think age, I think. Your life's comedy that you don't mess with you. Yeah. Like, right? Like, I'm sure you're going to do very well on so we have to, but we have to, like, we legitimately have to remember that so many, you know, that there are so many things that come up and that is what it is. And that's what you people never even learn what those mentions are. And so I can relate with that. And, you know, they don't feel it. So just not feel it. Maybe or they just nobody nothing to one did that. You know what? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay. Go ahead with that. Well, no, go ahead with this issue. So much is flying over Israel and just like robbing some people you don't know who they are, like mission shit. I'm like, it's like looking at like, wait, what? Okay, you drink the shit. You don't mess with the office.
I used to want to have because I don't know if you can tell from my outfit, but I am someone who definitely has. Because as great as people think he is, I have a feeling that
No, I'm sorry. Right now.
and in this video, we're going to find out together how much better he looks.
He mentions the YouTube's like, no. You know what? That might be. Israel. Yeah. Can't talk about that. Right? So there is don't like is if we have this new approach where we have started substance. You know what I mean? Like, we do so fast. And I think that's a good thing. Did I watch a something media? Oh, Red Letter Media video.
This might now be my new obsession. Let me know in the comments below if you feel the same. Or even if I'm always open to discussions in my comment section, and I do read them all.
That's why.
Isn't that just like Nikki Bella trying to stay relevant, even though everybody's talking about AJ Lee and not her? So you got a partner with Rhea Ripley to keep Nikki Bella relevant. No one cares about Nikki Bella. No one gives a fuck about Nikki. We all know Nikki Bella's whole career is she sucked John Cena's dick and she was there to replace AJ Lee, but AJ Lee became so popular and it's like no one cares about Nikki Bella. No one actually cares about Nikki Bella.
Yeah. Check my thing. I've already checked about their thing. I've known about that for a long time. Martin, you. This is okay. This is what I fucking hate about you. Fucking shit all the time. YouTube does it. Most of the time, it's like months old or something that if you pay attention to what the fuck is going on, more than this is restricted code. Guess what? It's been around for 4 years. I've known about it for 4 years. I've turned it off 4 years. Okay, because I was really like complaining about my channel being restricted. Okay. And so it's like everyone's going like, wait, what? No, my views are like, oh, it's because
Okie dokie, Evie.
this thing, and people just have seen the videos. You know, it's really that. It's like I checked my channels, but already everything's already turned off. This is so dumb. God damn it. We never pay attention. They never pay attention. Then they get mad when something doesn't work or something comes up with a theory that seems
I hope there's nothing wrong with me. Because I feel kind of sick. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of easy.
Single minute.
Love you all.
So weird. I like how people on this platform operate. They're always like fucking clutching their pearls and thinking on couches. Oh my god, people are like, just keep putting up content. Okay? Like if your user doesn't, what does that tell you about when you're putting up your content? Okay? Or like to start hearing that. Like you know that so many content creators, right? They establish a brand and then they have to prove it. By paying for that brand, what does that mean? They got to pay for their editors and their thumbnails and their assistants and their business partners, their business managers, their other employees that handle the back end stuff. And so yes, when you are, you know,
I feel like
shit, they gotta start fucking like, you know, everything they build on you know, shaking ground because they're even saying not fucking screaming out hold on.
Yeah, with Nikki Bella. No, she had to work with Nikki Bella. This is wrong with AJ. AJ had to work with Nikki Bella. And it's kind of funny because Nikki Bella is a thing.
Do that.
That's the problem. She had to work with Nikki Bella.
Because we're not Mr. Beast. If you are not out there pumping out that kind of fucking nonsense, okay, you're not looking at your system to reward skill. If you make content with Mr. Beast though, and you're able to like get that kind of advertising, then you're going to make it to other than that, if everything is up to fluctuation. There could be more fucking energy on the platform.
You want to know what happened to her? AJ Lee. AJ Lee's bad. AJ Lee's bad. And no one cares about Nikki Bella. Because
she's like ride the advertising or anything else. Okay.
AJ Lee's back. No one cares about Nikki Bella. No, this is it.
people are really sick of you. You're really watching.
We're listening to a fucking hour-long show.
Bird.
People that look at distance, it looks like I'm even things that I'm actually going to help them. A lot of people don't know this engines when they get something called strength flood. Strength flood is where pigeons get tangled up in hair or string, they get tangled up in their feet, and it tightens and it cuts circulation off to their toes, holding them flat. The reason
this restrictive mode of holding fucking shit. So
and they rely on people to survive, so they're forced to
that's
being
why
cities with
I
us
always it
that's
shows
covered
more
in
often than
them and just tangled in their feet.
you know
It's a
what I
bad
have
thing.
about that. Some said fucking it's like the content. It's just the content's not interesting. And a lot of the content that I try to look to, I think I'm excited stuff. Interesting takes of things. But it's like what I get to what is bullshit is boring. To the point of I want to license it. You know? I mean, let's see here. I do like that. I do. Why do you that? Yeah, it's hard to it's also hard to keep up with them all up and I think these things really things that end of the day is like if I
Once I catch a pigeon,
I would like to sit down and just something out of it. Yeah, we do. You know what I mean? And so it is just that. It is just that. It's hard to do. Like, different methods going on is great. It's
accepted. And then we still not able to remain this. Sometimes it's really simple history.
What?
And then so it just takes a second, you just cut off. Okay. Sometimes audience and
see, that's the part of like the live stream stuff, right? The live stream stuff, the part of you like more about every single day. It's got well, the other thing, the other thing. You know, that's like
really spending time with them.
So,
that's a cool as well.
But you know, again,
all the looking at yeah, for example,
I think what you like GPT kind of things that everything else. Oh man. Okay. It's hard to get.
Somebody that I trust. I just really hope that when people speak with these birds that we can start to change the public perception of these animals. They're not dirty, they're really lovely and they're really kind. Some people feed stray cats and I feed pigeons. I love it.
All shiny, sharp and tight, yet it's neat. The combination is the revolutionary Therapy Balancing Airplane Cleanser is a powerful gentle cleanser with new glycolysis technology. Use oil like two essential steroids and helps in hydration.
So another video called Oli. I got quite something early. I give you thank you again to Monday Night Communication. All of this only you guys can watch the video, comment about the Namco directly. That's why I got this cool opportunities to bring more things to you. If you want to keep the momentum going, please do subscribe if you're becoming eligible. Subscribe. Also, please like this video when you on mobile, maybe on desktop too. YouTube will give you the option to add height to this video. All that basically essentially means the video will get seen by people and enter a leaderboard. It's great to channel is free for Digimon, I would appreciate it. So, yeah, how was your week? Now listen, I'm going to be down to this in the intro into the introduction. Time Strange in the first hour, and then some sections of the Abyss area. But I'm going to keep it somewhat spoiler-like. Honestly, almost what we've kind of already seen in Ross, big things I will be saving what's and one very big spoiler in particular, might have been approved by the time I put this video today. I was expecting a Sunday video, but I literally couldn't post this until Monday, so apologies for my stream and my post everything. That's why today video is coming out on Monday because of all this. But yeah, there's one very big thing that's revealed in the first hour of the video, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, and I think it's been huge. So that's going to be the last thing I talk about in this video. But trying to go spoiler light for this video. Right, so the intro of the game, you get this very prosy death and rebirth, and then you get the character. You also introduced the difficulty before this, which is really interesting when you are. Of course, choosing your girl and boy, and I chose and thankfully the footage when they have.
Adam
Also shows the male protagonist. Unfortunately, I did capture all of my sections. I just wasn't time to speak to USB.
Water is some ghost. Basically, just like your best friend, Bailey's that like it's still sponsored by Ghost. That was else.
It was new. Really, I've seen mirroring minutes into the game. So very similarly is Emily. She says, take it easy with the start. The story about the natural laws of the world is about him and the play. This feels like a much old worldy version of the looking outside of his memory. But she has to be outside the story to start. But outside of his memory and emotional technological focus being slightly Time Strange is about time travel and time, Greek and Roman myth, and that makes a lot of sense. I can get a little bit more on the Interesting Theatre to get to that and larger things. Now, we jump straight into the animated stuff we've seen in trailers. Apparently, this is the Tokyo TV has made, and which fully presents what probably going to go into the individual world. Our operator in this is kind of for me, it's down to our presence being too obvious that he wants to get budget for changing uniforms and the radar. Because it's crazy for us to put uniforms in the TV show not to be real ones. I mean, to be fair, the characters are one. But what's interesting is we see Digimon here, and we see, I think, Inori and Adriel. We have not met at this time. We've not met Digimon as only characters. We've not met Digimon. We've not met Inori. We've not met Adriel. Or more likely has already seen us interacting with Digimon, Adriel, and time travel. But the set evidence is a big anomaly for the broadcast. It's closed a building with huge crowds are in attendance to protest and want to know what's going on. We head into the underground, and that's where Digimon finally influenced got to moment and monitor. I got to see a lot of people playing with me, which I'm not to play on, but we were like 4 of us in the green thing. Mission is to save her because she's pulled up. When we finally catch up with Lori, she seems to already know us.
I like how they introduced these guns that you didn't see in the regular Prometheus and Alien Covenant or the main Alien movie.
Timeline accidentally meeting up with a past version of us, thinking to be meeting up with the version she knows. Anyway, we journey through the underground with Nori, aka the girl that used to be protected, and suddenly, boom, it's Metal Brain.
Working, mommy.
Specifically, I can't actually now, it is Metal Brain on virus. And they made it a little bit foggy and hard to see in the promotional material, and in the game itself, it's very clear it's Metal Brain on virus, which is like a really good fight to do this early in the game. We just got the Digimon partner, and that's when
Metal Brain on virus. It was the evil Yellow Greymon versus Omnimon.
And notice the ask isn't you, and Omnimon nods, implying Omnimon just wants to be two Agumon and Gabumon that perhaps he already knows. She's not seen it Omnimon before, but she gets the idea that he's combined the two Digimon she probably does know. Yeah, they're bumped into Agumon and Gabumon again. It would be awesome if they had popped out of nowhere and there is some side-front connections, I guess. A really cool thing I like that's been done before in various media that I've seen in a story in English is that Omnimon has an easily exclusive. You can kind of hear what Wolverine and Algoritmon's voice actors are going to do like by listening to Omnimon. Very cool. They say this is something I don't know when it's set with our Canada or our grandfather. The footage will show this correctly. Mr. Yuki is the investigating Digimon and knows Digimon in the context of the basically Necro baby. Anyway, we ventured to the main building where the big guy from the trailer seems to have been contained. It's breaking out looking up this but he did not know it was in here. We didn't know why it's breaking out. I suspect this is like a secret government, anonymous, whatever, response to Digimon. Looking at the trailer footage, we've seen already.
Yeah, let's go, Mommy.
It looks very made, very Evangelion Avis, right? I do think this big thing is going to be something humans have made, maybe to combat Digimon or something else. At this point, you get tutorials and evolving your Digimon, and then as you enter the building, there's a bunch of Digimon, like Tentomon you can fight, but also Chaos Dramon. Yes, Chaos Dramon is confirmed for this game, and very early in the game. Ridiculously high level, like 65, done anything. Ruma ran into him by accident. Like 18. Obviously, I think this is good about picking your battle, which makes a ton of sense. So, holy moly, that's to be in the game, and the way that they teach you that lesson. At this point, they also teach you about the personality system of Digimon. I know some people were concerned about Digimon having personality blocked, and the way it actually works is that Digimon start with personalities, and personalities influence Digivolution, but you can talk to your Digimon in the overworld, and when you do, you have the chance to shift their personality, which I think is great. It adds a few elements of Digivolution and the Digimon's temperament, but also isn't too locked in and fixed. You traverse through the building and start seeing Digimon that have been defeated as well as fighting Digimon, and eventually rescue a Bio. It's a male Biomon and really get Digimon things for advice from that. And it's pretty obvious, but I feel like this Biomon is eventually going to be the Virgimon we've seen in promotional footage. We're trying to get across a broken bridge to get to Inori, so we ask for Biomon's help. He tries his best to fly across the gorge, but fails. A secret I want you to find out about it in the game, but there still refers to them as. Again, I'm going to say that the actual game for you guys, I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to censor it here, but that is fascinating to me. If you want to know, you can put in the comments and I'll tell you. I also look at the first thing that I noticed the letters E-O-E or maybe E-X-E on the giant neck, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, also, we can nickname our partners, so at various times in this footage, you're going to see Khan 2 from the first segment and Khan Jr. later on. I did try putting the Digimon's name as subscribe, but it said it was a bad word, so I guess I can't do that. Eventually, you get to the room and there is a Dragonomon boss, sub-boss fight. I learned some interesting things here. So obviously there's the Analyze tool, which we've seen before, but there's also a QTE thing you can do on some attacks for extra hits. I didn't quite pass exactly how they triggered. It's a very quick, pressured situation, but basically it's a quick time event. You have to press X at the right time. The Digimon will do extra damage on top of their pretty cool breaks that potentially bring in big buttons. There's also about function we talked about before. It doesn't seem like during this that the GTE or the XRs and even item consumption is touched by the auto battle function, which to me makes sense. You don't want the auto battle to waste all your high quality items in XR, and you can say off the auto battle at any point if you use them and then just switch it back on. So that might be totally circumstantial. I just personally never saw it.
Nice legs, baby.
Battle wouldn't waste useful things like your XR, your limit where you have your items. And then this Ava and shadow creatures cause havoc and appear to be kill an warrior. Body now, which is when you feel the one stage, just the face, the rocket flies out of the portal, decks that guy, and then what is meant to refer to as the Shinjuku Inferno is triggered. This is not just a nice
McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Southern New Hampshire University, with affordable career-focused grad programs like psychology, cybersecurity, and our MBA, you'll gain the skills employers are looking for.
With plenty of master's degree programs
And wherever your career takes you, your SNHU degree can help you reach your goals. There's always somebody there who can help you. You don't have to do it alone. I really do. Get started.
laundry can be really new, but your washer doesn't have to be. The dry drum cycle, with a fresh flow vent system, helps keep your washer fresh. Whirlpool, every day, and
3, 2, 1, take it up, let's go.
We're sweating, huh?
Yes, we are, honey.
I love it.
I believe this point in time is going to have at least 2 versions of everything from different time periods. So we're going to be there, and Roy's going to be there, Adrian Mom's going to be there, and will be his form as Jupiter Mom's going to be there, split across 2 different time periods. I think this location, the Shinjuku Inferno, is both the beginning and the end location of the game. Though it might not be the very end of the game, I'd like the end of that 1 or 2, maybe when you revisit it. I think it'd be very funny.
Yeah, but how did one of those xenomorphs get inside that capsule to kill one of those? Kill one of y'all. The thirst party, huh? They gotta think about it. Did they put it in them already, or did it get in?
That's Adrian Mom's out. This is the side tackle and the egg goes through the hole, which we see in trailers before, that's the structure, sending us. After we fix it down here, there is a vignette in the image of the theater, which is a massive spoiler. Although again, you can go to the looking for the time this video goes out, if not the days of the year, I'm going to say what this vignette reveals at the end of this video. So stick around if you do want to see. It's massive. There's something for the first hour of the game, so it's not something that's probably particularly precious about being a spoiler. It's more just like a crazy confirmation. So then we fall back to the real world with Hillary's father, who's fighting against special agents, not allowing him to see his daughter as after she calls him scared. Now, he used Digimon's help him get the underground with a journey. Then we encountered the Roka, who's lying on the ground before getting brought. Apparently, she broke in to investigate her TV, who kind of recognized. We then revealed to Hillary's father about it being Digimon that we used to break the gate, and no Digimon were running around Tokyo too. And then Hillary's dad says it's just like the actor. Also, I love the Roka, but the frozen title that she gets. Right, so that was the first segment of the game. That was very much just stuff. Played with a little break, and then they brought it back and played the second part, the Abyss area. It's time for Khan Jr. and the boys to examine this aquatic ambience.
The Octo Xenomorph. I like how there's he just fucking up. He's capture the idol Octo, the eye Xenomorph creature.
Digifarm, very similar to Cybersleep. It has a V-package system for raising stats, accessories, and stuff you can place around. There was a very Digimon World 1S training system. There's going to be more than a race. We've got to do some more Digimon World. That's got you covered. If you run around in between theater a little bit, another thing you're going to see some kind of weird Victorian ghosts. And there were some staff, and one of them, well, it's in the Abyss area. We learned that a group of teens in Digimon are opposing kind of regularly destroying stuff and take over.
Leomon, it's kind of funny because one way or another, Leomon either gets killed or some badass Leomon in Digimon history.
Once you get a couple of the segment, it's a real operation. Funny, two of us get underwater, shouting, gets his shout between these two Lima, which again is
Bad news series. I have no idea.
Whale, what do we have here? We get to the bottom of this. would mean that a lot of the games would be very boring. Obviously, it looks like we've got a difficulty option first, right? But then also, yeah, it's also to use as many items as you want. It's still one item per turn. It just doesn't wait for turn. So Marimon is also a guest in the Abyss.
Subverimon, the Armadilliform or Armadillomon.
Just like in Adventure Zero 2, down, but in main family just to open up these areas that have too strong of a coverage for a service normally, including to Sharkmon, Within Cage, the wanted example. Seeing that riding Digimon, obviously there are Digimon like Waymon and Subverimon that kind of provide a lot of ride, so then we also have the Digimon themselves. I wish we could transfer this footage in time, but all the Digimon that we have in this build, honestly, with about half of them that were riding. Like Numemon, X-Demon, and Sorcerymon did not have the ride symbol. And I think that's fine. However, Togemon, Kabuterimon, Leomon, they are rideable. You ride on the back of Kabuterimon, Leomon holds you up. Togemon holds you up in a way incredibly similar to the opening of Digimon Adventure. It's awesome. And then there's the Sharkmon boss fight, which I'm not going to go into. I'm going to save that for the main game, let you guys play and experience that and see how it goes on. But needless to say, you defeat Sharkmon, go back up to the surface, and Divamon and Shellmon have a heart-to-heart. Also, when I was in the Abyss area, there might not be footage for this, I noticed that there was a lot of adventure and spy sets, but also just like pixel t-shirts with like Agumon and Gabumon and stuff in it. If you worry about outside of pre-order and special edition, don't worry. Looks like there's going to be a lot of so, before we get to that big story about some kind of first of all, I got confirmation that the Digimon Story Time Strip is going to run on this.
No, this show is like fucked up, man.
I imagine it's probably going to be like 1080, 60, 4K 30, but who knows, maybe they'll get 4K 60 out of it. And this also likely means it's going to work.
Alien Earth is an awesome show to watch on FX.
Things like the Aceless Rock Ally
and Hulu.
Rock Ally that's coming out. They're really good. If you're looking for a portable option and you want to play it on release, that's probably.
And it's also kind of funny because you got the Alien versus Avengers comic book.
Doesn't seem to be immediately on the horizon.
Also out there if you're a big time Alien fan.
Game I played so far. Let's talk about
and also in that story, the alien, the Xenomorph kill half of the Avengers, including Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, in it. In the story of the series.
The hairs on the back of my neck creeping up as I realized they were talking about servers of the digital world. And then, yes, the blonde-haired girl refers to the boy as Homeros. This was a big theory that I had from the second I saw them, but still, this to me is insane confirmation that the three host computers of the digital world are sat together. We know that the boy is Homeros, and if we look at the girl with blonde hair and a white dress, this immediately
the Octo-Eye just broke out. The Octo-Eye, dude. The Octo-Eye Xenomorph.
You triggered again.
So one of these motherfuckers gonna die.
Never see again. Digital life forms will probably never see again. And one of them, my number one, I believe, was Norn, the girl human form of Yggdrasil. Now listen, this technically isn't Norn. We don't know it's Yggdrasil yet, but it's probably Yggdrasil. It's a blonde little girl who walks for Yggdrasil again. I can't believe that I'm taking out that reference from Digimon Next. It's crazy. It's really the thing. It was like a sleepy girl. You might think, okay, this could be good.
The Octo Xenomorph. It's like you got an Octo Xenomorph crawl up you don't know about.
Which makes me think
so it's basically like watching the first Alien movie, but also Alien Covenant, and also Alien Covenant. That's where they come from, because it's like the evolution of the force.
Well, this could be wrong. This might not be shambolic, it might not be literally, it could be completely new, so that could be potentially the Soviet creatures are from. But I do think the Alien is and I think that's interesting then that we have probably more than still involved in the story of this game, but maybe more as in preventing this war between Digimon and humans. So I think it will be like fine, Homeros, I'll send you the war next to help. So the spoiler out of the way, I think my last thoughts on it is probably the last time we spent before launch the ROV event. Honestly, I think it was an incredibly fantastic division. Playing it on PS5 in 4K, it looked great. And as I was playing this, I was running around and like, is it really? It doesn't saying right now, I've long since lost the ability to see anything along 60 FPS. So 30 looks choppy to me, and 60 looks fine. It doesn't look intensely smooth. All the point in 60 FPS. I don't honestly or even say this game is going to be 60 FPS on PS5, which is a bit it's likely that maybe when they said the game is running at 4K 30 FPS, that's like that bad in performance. I think the game will be trying to clear to might be able to run higher. I swear, because what they're playing the game really to 60 perhaps. I'm not really seeing a big difference between flavors.
Oh my god, that Octo Xenomorph probably in that skirmish of his, he's drunken. So it's like inside his body. The Octo Xenomorph is in that Crackle's body. I'm thinking, because like they focus on that thermos a lot. And I'm like, and that Octo Xenomorph escaped its prison. So I'm like, so it's like, motherfucker, it's probably in that thermos, dog. That motherfucker's gonna be
agent. The battle system is a ton of fun. I think it's a really nice evolution for
almost like a fake plugger
I am so
in a way.
lucky, thanks to you guys, that I got to play this game. But yeah, I am just blown away. I'm super excited for this. I can't believe it's actually coming out. It's good, right? Better than I expected. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on what I have talked about today. It's been quite a video. Again, apologies that that's going on Monday in bargains. Any questions? So let me know in the comments down below. If you want to know that spoiler about Inora's sibling, let me know in the comments down below. I'm so excited for this. Thank you for running the UK for sorting out this opportunity once again. Next month is the War Story Stranger, which will be great, but more. So excited to go on this journey with you. All right, thank you too much for bringing Z14 and Profit. Next, YouTube is doing reviews right now of the platform, so if you can consider supporting the Patreon to make any additional videos whenever I want, that would be awesome. And
spicy jalapeno. It's the gold. What's going on, guys? This is Rob, and it's coming to Marvel Rivals. So I figured, why not make a video breaking down our characters, getting out a better understanding of what their characters are. Now, before we get into any kind of explanation, let's do dessert first. Let's talk about her powers. What can she do? Marvel is basically an Asgard, and I'll talk about what that means here in a second. But she shares the same powers that most Asgardians do. She has superhuman strength comparable to that of Thor, along with superhuman ability, endurance, and strength. She also possesses an advanced healing factor, which kind of seems unnecessary because unlike most of Asgardians, she is truly immortal. Most Asgardians have to consume the apple of doom in order to keep themselves alive.
I like how they slowly just taunts with the death of one of the crew members in this episode. It's like you know one of them is gonna die because that Octo Xenomorph is in that thermos, and like one of them drunk.
what had happened is a war had happened between the Angels of the Great Queen and the Asgardians. And during this war, the Queen of the Angels in particular had taken Angela and seemingly killed her in front of Odin because Odin refused to accept the truth or peace plan. And the result of that was that Odin commissioned India and cut off the fifth world from all creation and then bring all world of its existence from the fifth to now, there's certainly more to it than that. Because in order to really understand what the deal was with Israel, we have to really talk back to our humanity. Because Israel is not originally another kind of church. Israel is actually a strong church. Now, this came by way of a deal that Todd McFarlane had brokered between himself and four other legendary chemicals. Right? We had all four Gilgamesh, Dave Sim, and Frank Miller. The idea was that each one of these writers would have a single issue of Spawn, starting with issue 8 and finishing with issue number 11, respectively. Of course, the assignment wrote issue number 9. The reason why this is so important is because when Angela initially makes her appearance in this comic, he's actually presented to us as an angelic bounty hunter. He's there to kill Spawn, because that's the job. That's the job. She hunts down the amount of time to Spawn, a former government assassin who was betrayed his soul was controlled. He made a deal with the demon Malvolia, who basically became a member of his army.
I'm like, why we not getting Spawn? I like Angela, but I'm saying why would he get Spawn? And that deal. Oh yeah, because Todd McFarlane killed Spawn because he's his goat.
But what's really interesting about the initial introduction with Angela and Spawn is that the experience, Angela believes she's going to defeat him quite easily. But the opposite is Spawn defeats her. Now, later on, Angela's framed for trying to kill Spawn without a permit to hunt him down, and then she's put on trial in heaven for alleged crime. Spawn ends up showing up and then testifies on Angela's behalf. Basically explaining this to that how about and this really guys. Just go with the Angels in this cartoon, just simply don't let instead of us having Spawn and Angela them to work together. Because we guys Spawn are briefly tracked in heaven and kind of started a romantic relationship with the last two. We make their way out of it, and Angela returns to heaven, that from that point on, now later, in the lead up to Spawn issue number 100, there's a couple of demons that end up releasing dark quantity of variety, and just being too powerful for Spawn to suck. Realizing that finding out that now those that themselves was the one that was pulling the strings off and was actually responsible for the release of the Spawn, they should have had now, people were able to mitigate the use of stuff, and then now those who manages to run Angela through with their plan, which is essentially perfect. And so I think it was now those who cut off, when we saw Angela's body through Angels in the hopes that so what kind of a bit of a time to see and risk. How does the time feel good from a novel film? It's something to understand in its comments is that it was founded on the principle that whatever creators produce, they own. And so when Neil Gaiman was approached by McFarlane and worried about Spawn, the two agreed that Gaiman would retain creative rights to the characters that he created.
Yeah. And there's the Octo Xenomorph.
That this is just how comics do it. So to set up a pretty lengthy conflict between Gaiman and McFarlane over who the rightful owner of Angela was. Now,
it's like there.
The failure for the world being the spiritual image continued to keep publishing. But the suit. And so Angela, along with the other characters that we read in Spawn number 9, were now the joint intellectual property of Gaiman and McFarlane. Now, in 2012, Gaiman and McFarlane ended up coming to an agreement that Angela would become Gaiman's sole intellectual property, and McFarlane would retain the rights to two other characters that were part of the lawsuit, which were Mahito Spawn and Cagliostro. And so with the rights to Angela secured,
drawn books in
2015. Angela made her first appearance in Marvel Comics in the Agent Ultron issue number 10. All you have to know about Agent Ultron within the confines of is that his range is really a whole bunch of time travel. And the overall range the best there is and what he done with it is not being discovered to it instead. He essentially broke time, but the just figured out that he was the universe, for example, and with the character of Angela, just appeared on the very last panel, saying that she had been left from all the universe against her will, and now that the family to her own is responsible. Now, the next time we see her is in Guardians of the Galaxy number 5, where the team encounters one on Earth, and then after initially fighting them and put up issues, they finally manage to subdue them to when he watches the Watcher shows up and explains that she doesn't really belong in the universe. Now, the Guardians hold into a prisoner on their ship, and this is a mystical place called Heaven, where she was trained to be punished. And as a form that she was ripped from heaven and picked up in outer space, where she went into the escape Earth, which she thought that would be a and then the Guardians of the Galaxy convinced that she was telling the truth. They end up and she comes to Earth and sees it herself that it and the humans that have her all real. I'm pretty sure that the rest of the Guardians from else's countries and then joins the team for it. With a really interesting stuff with the usual universe. But for the 2015 Spin event by Jason Stewart. And this kind of something that I get into that quick and dirty explanation that I gave last week. The storyline here is basically that the Watchers had to create something new, and a bunch of people coming in to figure out who's good. So when they were seeing, you find the Watchers eyes have been usually taken to the head. It was a pretty gruesome scene. But it becomes significant because actually, when it's been done, has to be a regular thing in the history of the universe. Very likely in such as Alan contain pretty much all of the universe's biggest secrets. And so once Thor finds himself in the presence of one of the Watcher's eyes, which really could to all the secrets of a guy named Thor, who's literally dude with a giant eye head, Thor ends up finding out that he has an older sister. Here's the important thing to understand. He did not initially know the individual was his sister. All he knew was that he had a sister. Because that goes in to that sort of opening film to occur as a baby. What happening is that for those two players, who doesn't feel a whole lot of the green in terms of what happens. Some doesn't have an explanation, but it's only one part. But the other entirety of the original film tie-in for the story of Angela, what you learn is that her name is actually Mildred Movie Star, and that was the child after the heaven was always but unexistent, and that's because of punishment for killing Angela.
All of that remains was my part of my heart.
And then help the message with the point that heaven is open, you can actually return home. And so Angela shows up in heaven right at home when Thor is being confronted by all these various angels within heaven. And the reason being because the realm of heaven itself is not that dissimilar from Wonder Woman and Femme Fatale. This is a place is only going to occupy. I didn't go so far as to say that Thor's arrival at Gal is immediately met with disdain. They were a little stiff. But because of the fact that his ever second betrayed for authorities, as soon as Thor could reveal that he was from Asgard, he immediately tried to kill him over. And so a week before, he's battling in the angel, well, time, making this kind of smooth out, and then goes and beats the kind of secure his own ultimately needs to quit. We covered all of that in a video on the origin of Angela, which is a little more in depth than what we're covering here. So you're looking to check that video out. But like we mentioned, during our first encounter, Angela beats the shot. And it's to the point where, like, you never really feel the change. A lot of that's because you feel exhausted from having already fought so many other angels. But for the second time, maybe, the core is fully rested, as much as he can be a prisoner, as well as training the power of his form. He, of course, overcomes Angela quickly. I mean, within a matter of a second. So it's kind of a back and forth between the two of them. In the midst of this second battle, Odin shows up. And certainly explains that when the team showed back up to heaven with Angela's body baby, he didn't know that Angela as a baby was still alive. Because he quickly handed Angela over to another angel who was supposed to grow Angela into the same. Only for that angel to realize Angela was alive. Because what she was going to do was keeping the child on and raising her as her own. And so at the conclusion of the story, the quick kind of includes all this in person because of the fact that our guardians are not welcome. Ultimately spills it because she's the most capable of all the angels and the best of all the angels, just includes a battle power, but she does exile her from heaven. And so leading to explore other realms, Angel returns to Asgard. But this time it happens in her own soul series called Angela, Asgard's Sarah, who's as the open space forward in the Warriors 3 to catch up with Angela and Sue. We end up learning that Sarah can actually be considered by the game of Sarah, who, as most of you guys know, was a pretty significant enemy of the Alpha. Taking the tablet home to cleanse of Sarah's spirit. Now, if Sarah's spirit was expelled, the images of Heather quickly reignited, and so Angela then returns the baby home, but then discovers the escape is actually another long time for him to think about nothing. We see what she ends up with actually killing water, and her soul remains kept. So Angela gets another gift. It's called Angela Queen of Hell. And she literally goes to hell to request that Sarah be released. Now, hell, you guys know what the hell, refuses this. And so Angela launches the assault against the throne, with hell herself, and house hell from Portland.
Oh, God damn.
But it's very funny. One of the news called Strike really the team did a great job that the Avengers didn't do. So basically, a Black Ops Avengers team, which does have the same role with the extra team for the extra universe, but also is actually totally of a team along with in the series.
No, but I'm just saying, y'all need to listen to this nigga ass because y'all gonna die here. You tell you not to touch it, dog. Oh, but no, you gotta go in and you gotta save your buddy. I'm like, okay, you're dead. Your motherfucking ass is dead, motherfuckers.
Honestly, he plays a pretty minor role in all of that. Your models may vary on whether they have to do this. We're not going to say, guys, we're going to say, and the Marvel just really didn't convert it. But what the piece that I don't understand either. Let me know what you do about they say up one,
Yeah, ice that motherfucker. Yes, you should have done the beginning. Ice that motherfucker. You should have iced that motherfucker, dude. You got ice that motherfucker.
Even if you find out or order it, there's no way and no reservation. It's life. And good flavors together. Imagine you touch it. Because flavor is more than just recipes and delicious food.
Yep, and all it took is that octo xenomorph mutate into that shit. It was like motherfucker went into that service. Oh, I'm filthy.
This, I know it was
Weird words, safe and fit.
because this is precisely what I did not want from the show, but I also don't mind that they did it, and I appreciate that they did it the way that they did, because I have come into this show mainly for Noah Hawkins, the showrunner, and I did not have much interest in what retreading these open ideas that have been recycled into Alien 3 on. There have been regional executives of new ideas. People fun and go back again and again.
Yeah, focus, motherfucker. Don't get cocky.
This is kind of that. But here's what I appreciate about the thought that went into not only the of it, in addition to the formula, but more importantly, when they aired it. Because the vast election was basically the 2 weeks before Logic started up so long. This is the whole. It was very and I'm so glad it was. The fact that this is like and the fact that the events that happened kind of get the devastation and stuff. But also, on the back of tomorrow, this is the mechanism we just started here. So the 2 minutes for one, okay, so nearly all this, not all these people are going to die. So why should you bother getting invested? I guess that's to see how they have them all done. But I was way more engaged. I don't know, man. I know that they're really,
Yeah, we all know that. It's like,
since episode one, that end of Mara in the room with the mother computer.
damn. I'm just saying that you already born xenomorph is killing these motherfuckers on this shit, man. These motherfuckers are dying.
Okay. You recognize that's why you start thinking, oh,
Damn, nigga.
and even if I had to see that he's speaking at fault, I had time to see
Moral, I'm just saying, Moral just killing motherfuckers. I thought it was gonna be the xenomorph.
making him good, not trying to fix it. So it's interesting to go back and give it more contextualization.
If you got the xenomorph, you got this motherfucker, black motherfucker, artist, this killing motherfuckers. It's like, damn. No, it's like you killing motherfuckers that's nearly born xenomorph killing motherfuckers. I got motherfuckers killing motherfuckers in this episode 5.
More to him than just
And it went inside his head.
for sure. But it was easy to get those extra layers in depth. And the stuff on the backstory with his daughter, I kind of think that only I might roll my eyes out a little bit, but it does give some red context of why he latched onto this mission so well. What the hell else does he has his mission objective? That concept? Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, and I don't even regret to make it the same, but even though this is basically the exact kind of thing, like I don't want the show to be the same. The show isn't an episode of the show, is this? And I'm okay with that, especially because I suspect there are people who are more into the idea of the more franchises and, the benefits. All this is done well. But, who want that? People who don't really run this movie.
Oh, the tail, man. Run, bitch, run. No, I'm serious, Crocker, get your ass running, bitch. Damn.
And I don't think that the only reason
Yeah, it's a bad joke about a freeze gun. I think can freeze that motherfucker. I'm just saying, a ice gun would really do well right now. I'm not saying it would work. I'm just saying it'd be good to have an ice gun to ice that motherfucker.
Season reward. Those of you who have stuck with us who are more into the carnage, it's going to work pretty well.
Not really, but it's like awesome seeing it.
I really adore yeah. And I don't know what I'm describing. It was that process, if they were actually doing like, okay, we need to throw down some kind of fans and midway through. Like, I don't know if that's the actual thought process, but it really feels like it is, and I love it. I love it a lot. So, this episode in and of itself is not much of a standout for me just because it's a lot of stuff that's beautiful. I still feel like there was a lot of thought that went into it. Where it went in season. This whole season really well thought out. I'm just really appreciating it. And of course, there are little things that are because the face hunters and the animals are the things we are dealing with. If you end up, if you even did those things that I was doing, because like the feeling when they try to face Well, they tried telling their around the head. What if they found like, well, oh look,
Yeah.
oh dear. So like that, and it's just fucking through the comment. We have to
Yeah, motherfucker, you gonna. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yeah, people get even.
But then there's another thing that makes that even worse. Really, about the amount of intelligence and training. Like a little make it a better way to put it. Like it is able to fuck around with like hands and give itself out. And then it doesn't have to be something animal to do.
Nah, I don't trust your little crap ass motherfucker. Oh,
And
motherfucker, shoot that motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker's acting weird. And there you go. Your black ass is dead, dog. Your black ass is dead. Okay, that was close. I almost thought his black ass was dead. No, you got this xenomorph right behind him, dog. I'm like, God damn. Hell, this show is like creeping me the fuck out, alien Earth there. God damn. It's kind of funny because this is a Disney product. This is Alien Earth is a Disney product because they own Hulu and FX. You know what the funny thing is? You kind of want to see that Alien versus Avengers live action, but you never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. But what they can do, if they wanted to, is a Elseworld Alien versus Avengers animated series. That's what they can do with the license. Do an animated series in a multiverse where that is a thing. And you can do it either with the comic book version of it or the Marvel Cinematic version of it. I would like to see that. I would like to see that, dog. I would love to see that in the same tone, the same MK rated as Marvel's comics. That'd be something to see. Alien versus Avengers animated series on Disney Plus. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Animated form. I know we never get it live action. Animated form. And a flashback to his kid. Like, damn. You gonna do man with that nigga? A flashback of him with his daughter. That's like telling me he's gonna die. That's like it's right there saying I'm a red shirt. Oh no, he isn't. Ew. It's like damn. I'm like, that's the